Schritt geschafft hat, den er...
We've had 3 absolute marathons in the opening afternoon of second round action here at the European Darts Trophy. Justin Pike, the latest victor, but strange old circumstances. Not sure how this tournament's going to get weirder. It could well do. Fingers crossed for unicycle walk-ons and spontaneous combustions over the course of the next few hours. Terry the Bull Jenkins against Steve West. What are they going to serve up? They're duking it out for a place in the next round to face either the 2-time world champion Adrian Lewis or James Wilson, who came through the qualifiers and won his first round match last night. I'm Dan Dawson talking you through this one, and Rob Malarkey has joined me.
Yeah, it looks to be an uphill struggle on paper, at least, for Steve West, who is through to the second round of a European Tour event for the first time in a year or so. As you say, eventually saw off David Pallett's 6-4. Strange match, that one. West racing into a 3-0 lead. Pallett won the next 4, and you thought then that it was game over. He had the momentum, only for West to win the next 3, including a check out of 100 in the 9th as well. And from that moment on, he didn't look back. 6-4, he came through. But this will be a very, very different proposition. David Pallett, not an easy customer in the first round, but Terry Jenkins, a different class altogether. The two have met before. 2 occasions. Jenkins leads the head-to-head 2-0. They met in the Players' Championship last year, a match that Jenkins won 6-2. And if you want a correct score bet today on this one, 68. That could well be a good barometer or so. Jenkins, the overwhelming favourite to win this one.
Well, he's a 9-time major finalist.
60.
And of course, one of those major finals, the most recent one, was right here at the RWE Sporthalle, when he was beaten by Michael van Gerwen at the European Championships last year.
40.
European Championships moving to Belgium this year, end of next month. You want to go? Good on you. You should. It'll be amazing. Get tickets, pdc.tv and the PDC Europe website. Terry Jenkins stolen a march on Steve West in the opening leg of this one.
97.
That'll do for him, gets him down to a 2-darter.
13.
Well, he gave that one up, didn't he? I think he's given up this leg.
96.
If you could concede legs, as you can in snooker, frames in snooker, I think that's exactly what would have happened there. The way he nonchalantly threw his darts at the board, and Jenkins, well, he still had to take the 96 out, but he did so. No problems there for the Bull. As you say, so many times a finalist on the big stage. Terry Jenkins, as Steve West just gives him a reminder that he is involved in this one.
140.
Finalist in the World Match Play twice a finalist in the World Grand Prix, a UK Open finalist, Grand Slam of Darts, European Championship as well, as you say, Premier League runner-up,
100.
Semi-finalist in the World Championships 4 years ago as well, runner-up in Gibraltar earlier this year too, on the European Tour. Second event of the calendar, losing to Van Gerwen there. His only appearance in a final to date on this circuit, and he responds with a 180 of his own. Anything you can do, Steve West, Terry Jenkins will match you all the way.
Yeah, made the semi-finals in Venray as well. He's been one of the most consistent performers on the European Tour circuit over the last 12 months or so.
105.
Set that up very nicely indeed. 76 left. Steve West may only get a dart at the bullseye. Oh no, then double 14.
Oh, in the second leg.
121
Steve West, the victory to
Well, very nicely done from Steve West.
43.
And there's the opposite end of the spectrum for Terry Jenkins. Hitting on 180 in the last leg, opening up with a 43 here. Yeah, we've been playing, what, for 2 hours now, and we're only into the 4th match, so maybe something for the organising committee to look at later. If we have any more wars of attrition that go the distance, we could well have. As Steve West threatens another maximum here.
140.
Not quite on this occasion, but well, he's in a good position on the Jenkins throw, isn't he? Has an advantage of 137 minus these.
53.
And Jenkins not really landing a punch there either. Well, down to a finish. The max hop finish, as it's now known.
Is that what we're calling it now?
Yeah,
the max hop.
Just call it the hop.
100. Steve require 161.
He'll just look to set it up. Well, he should do. He may go for it. Doesn't have the option, having failed to find the treble.
57.
Terry, just a little word to himself there.
80. Steve require 104.
Yeah, Jenkins not on a finish yet either here, so West in a good position nevertheless.
48.
Despite failing to find a treble there.
$105. Steve, you require 56.
So for a break of throw, a 2-1 lead. Tops he needs 2 darts at it. Just needs the
third
one.
leg. Steve West.
Yeah, 17 dart break of throw there. And Terry, the ball didn't even get a dart at
Fourth leg. Steve to throw first.
Shows you how
Game
poor
on.
his scoring was in that particular leg. Steve West has the advantage. And Steve West been around for quite some time, and he's qualified for a few of these here and there. Played Lakeside a lot,
85.
5 times. A Lakeside first round knows every single time. You only have to look at the people he lost to. I mean, Hankey, Norris, Chizzy, O'Shea. I mean, all guys who've gone on
96.
made real impacts. He's just been a bit unlucky with the draws he's had.
Yeah, certainly hasn't had the rub of the green as far as they're concerned.
Won his tour card at PDC in 2012, had to
60.
win it back in 2014, won it again this year. So he's still there, he's still fighting, still making his way to tournaments. This is his 5th European tour. As Terry Jenkins fires in his second 180 of the match. Again, he's been very good, Steve West, at getting past the first round. He's done it on 4 different occasions.
135.
Not to go any further. And by tends to, I mean, has never.
Not quite. Wouldn't want it to be a habit, shall we say?
Well, Cristo Reyes has found himself in the last 16 of a European Tour event for the first time, having beaten Brendan Dolan earlier on today. And Steve West, look at this!
135. Terry require 120.
Well, Jenkins, well, that's an ideal first dart. Can he finish it off with tops for the Shanghai?
80.
No, he can't.
Steve, you require 86.
18's a look at. Oh, now he has to come down for the 17s and gets it. Look at this. Terry Jenkins
shot to the full
himself at the
flag.
back of the
Steve West.
stage.
Fifth leg Terry to throw first.
That
Game on.
is a kick to the guts that you see your opponent miss
The
the big
treble
number,
one.
miss the big number, and then go treble,
60.
double out. See ya. 3-1.
Talk about recovery shot. Jenkins, as you say, just resigned there, wasn't he? Nodded the head in half appreciation of what he'd just seen.
140.
Well,
How is your luck?
we talked up the, well, say we, I in particular talked up the 6-2 scoreline. That is not on the cards now.
Look at that, Steve West. 3 for 3 on the doubles. A double 14, a double top, and a double 16.
100.
All around the board.
Yeah, 2 really eye-catching checkouts there for Steve West, the 1-2-1, and then the 86 checkout that began with the treble 1.
140.
Terry Jenkins averaging 105 and 3-1 down. Strange old game.
140. Terry require
Steve West is down to a
161.
much more manageable finish than Terry is. He's on the hop. He won't take it out.
No.
137. Steve require 121.
He's not looking overawed, is he, Steve West?
Treble 17 ball. Gets the treble. Terry at the back of the
96. Terry, you require 24.
Almost pulled it off. Double 12 then to Terry to reduce the deficit to just one leg. Chasing round the board here. Double 3 is always a difficult one, and he's way off being there.
Well, Terry might have been bemoaning his luck at the back of the stage there as he watched Steve West hit the treble 17 and give himself a shot at the ball. But the thing is, now if Steve takes this out, there's 25, and he's looking at double 12. Terry has only got himself to blame because he had his chances and he's not taken them. And he's 4-1 down, and it's another breaker throw. Terry Jenkins under the gun here.
Six flag, Steve, to throw first.
Yeah, 3 missed doubles for Jenkins. His undoing there in leg 5, no doubt about it. But West, let's not overlook the fact he put himself in a great position in the first place anyway with that terrific attempt at another 1-2-1 checkout.
100.
And Jenkins is really up against it now. Well, this could well get us back on track time-wise as well after that lengthy battle between Pipe and Sulevic.
Steve West.
135.
It's the third time he's hit the 135. Old favourite of Wayne Mardler. Lateral drift.
125.
Well, West could get the job done here inside a quarter of an hour or so.
Oh, that is definitely 60 on the floor. You can even see the hole in the board. But the way things are going for Steve West, he shrugs that off with a smile. Had that happened to Terry Jenkins, I think you'd see
more than
words.
And a bit of a grimace as well. And maybe a snarl creeping in as well.
Still probably the favourite for this leg. Steve West certainly is now. Can he find another one there? Well, he's come
105.
down.
Terry require 137.
Interesting choice for 25 there.
Oh, that's beautiful. Double 10 he needs.
127.
And again, he fails to find the target.
Require 81.
Jenkins, it's not happening for him on his double so far today. 1 from 6 so far. Double 12 once again. Steve West, he nailed it before.
57.
Not this time. Way off beam as well on both occasions. Let off for Jenkins here. Oh, that's awkward. Now he's going to have to go to double 2. It's nudged the wire. My, oh my, did he need that? Could so easily have been 5-1 in favour of West, as it is 4-2. But Jenkins still is playing catch up here, but he's making a really good start to leg 7 with a ton 40.
Yeah, how important will those 2 darts at double 12 from Steve West, which were a long way off, how important will they prove to be? Well, maybe not at all. He carries on like that. It's 80 to start this 7th leg. Fight on.
140.
On back-to-back ton 40s for Terry Jenkins. He needs to win 4 of the remaining 5 legs.
Capable of doing it as well.
85.
There'll be 1 or 2 people out there who may well be siding with Jenkins in the relevance in play markets here, especially now with another big score on the cards.
140.
Okay, it's on his throw, so maybe we shouldn't get too carried away.
140. So you require 81.
With him though, both on potentially 11 dart legs. It's going to have to be a 12 darter for Jenkins, and it may only be a dart at the bullseye with the last one. It is.
Oh.
And he gets it.
And a 7th leg. Terry Jenkins.
This
8th leg Steve to throw first.
Stranded on 96.
Well, we've seen some brilliant checkouts in this match. The 1-2-1 from West, the 86 checkout that began with a treble 1, and there an 81 checkout, 19-12, and the bullseye for Jenkins to make it 3-4.
Great leg of darts, that one. Terry the ball
81.
Finishing it in 12 darts. Steve West sat on an 11 darter himself. Terry is averaging around about the 104 mark at the minute. He still trails though. Needs to find a break of
100.
Right in the middle. Plenty of room for another. And he fills it up very nicely indeed. That's got the crowd going once again. Brilliant stuff from Terry Jenkins. A third 180 of the match for the ball.
100.
Tom gets him down to a finish, albeit one where he needs 2 trebles for a shot at the double. The crowd stand up and give us another blast of stand up if you love the darts.
100.
Been treated for something special this afternoon already, and Terry Jenkins is on the charge here. Look at this, 140. It's for the piece of the ball, and it's like 2 dots from Steve West.
High flag, Terry to throw first. Game on.
Throwing for a 5-4 lead himself. This game has been turned on its head in a matter of moments, and that 140 checkout, supreme stuff.
140.
And made the final of the European Championships here in this stadium just a few months ago.
Well, as I said, anybody who was toying with the idea of Jenkins in the in-play market, they'll be not making their way to the payout counter just yet, but they'll be feeling much better about things now. Jenkins, here we go again. Oh, it's just north of the wire. Nevertheless, it's another ton 40 for Jenks.
You see that 109 average. That is as good as you're going to see. Well, it's probably as good as you'll see this weekend. It's been superb from Terry Jenkins. 140 check out, the icing on the cake. 3 180s in there as well. Steve West, I mean, he's played very well. He's averaged 100 and hit 57% of his doubles. If you do that, most games you win. But right now, he's staring down the barrel of defeat because Terry Jenkins has just been superb for these last 3 legs.
Terry recall 121.
Yeah, against many other opponents, this would have been more than enough for Steve West, but Jenkins, once again, not for the first time this year, showing his battling qualities. Not only just to dig himself out of a hole, but to get himself into genuine contention.
105.
And he's firm favourite now for a 5-4 lead.
'81.
Well, I think West may well have written this one off.
Shanghai's gettable if Terry misses. Which he does
Terry Jenkins.
You know who they're backing for this one.
And playing Steve to throw first. Game on.
He really has pulled this out of fire.
He certainly has. 4-1 down, 5-4 up. He's a class act at times, Jenkins. He really is, but so too is this man. Steve West isn't going anywhere just yet. This is a really high quality encounter.
100.
And we're not even at the midway point of the afternoon session on day 2. Just think of what's to come later on today and tomorrow. Steve West, surely he's on course for a 9-darter to level things up at 5-all. Mulheim, get ready for something special. You never know, it could happen right here in the next 15-20 seconds or so.
41.
Good luck, man. No. 6 perfect darts and then the 5.
125.
But still, looks as though we're on course for a decider here. Jenkins might just as well post a 180 for good measure anyway. My word, Steve West, if you slip up here, you could be in trouble. Just a little bit of pressure. Double 4. Not a problem whatsoever for Steve West.
11 final leg, Terry to throw first.
It's perhaps fitting that a match of this quality, this high-octane, natured match, should go to a deciding leg.
Phenomenal stuff. 5 apiece, both men averaging way north of 100. Steve West on the 9-darter. All right, he's not hit it, but look at the weight. He's shrugged off the disappointment.
140.
Completes an 11-dart. Look at that. Not a single one leg of darts. The 3rd leg lasting more than 5 visits to the board. And 4 of them in there have only lasted 3. Absolutely phenomenal stuff from these 2. Terry Jenkins. Oh, now then, that could be a fatal mistake from Steve West. This is the best he's played on the European Tour, Steve West, absolutely no question. Averaging more than 101, and here comes Terry Jenkins.
140.
If he'd hit either of those 2 darts at double 12 to go 5-1 up. Steve West could
140.
be back in the
Serving 121.
celebrating in a place in the third round to face either James Wilson or Adrian Lewis.
Hang on, he's had a let-off here though, but he's on 191 still, so Jenkins will be back for double top. That 30, that visit of 30. Oh dear, it's a signer for him.
137. So you require 40.
Terry Jenkins, double top for 6-5
Yeah,
and gets
shot.
in a 14-darter.
And a match.
Terry Jenkins
Terry
is staring
Jenkins.
down the barrel. Steve West threw everything at him, but the ball has just averaged around 109. Unreal stuff from Terry Jenkins. And here in the hall where he beats Gary Anderson, Robert Thornton, Stephen Bunting and Mervyn King on his way to the final of the European Championships last year. He's tasted success again. He beats an inspired Steve West, who averaged 103 and hit more than half his doubles himself. But the ball goes through. He will face Adrian Lewis or James Wilson. Those two will duke it out on this stage later this evening. We're going to probably grab a couple of words with both of them. Another phenomenal game here at the European Darts Trophy. And the action will continue with Benito van der Pas, who may have one eye on facing the world #1 Michael van Gerwen in the next round, but he's got to get past Jason Lovett first.
Terry, thanks for a match like that. That was great.
It was good, yeah. I was 4-1 down, but I felt I wasn't doing much wrong really, and I thought just keep playing like you are and hope he misses. But and he did miss a little bit, but I kept the pressure on him all the time and got it back to 4 each. And then I felt I had him under pressure, and I knew I got the darts in the last leg.
Average of almost 109. That's a good start.
Is that all? It felt like it was 150. I tell you, it was just.
Okay. So thank you. See you tomorrow again. We're looking forward to that match. Terry, thank you very much. Also Terry Jenkins. Er sagt, ich lag mit 1,4